Soloman the Accountant is an award-winning Hamish story about family and of love lost and love found. Set in Toledo, Ohio in 1950, when a silk tie was $1.60, a comfortable house $12,000, and a nice Jewish boy still asked a father for his daughter's hand in marriage. The novel follows a young accountant who falls in love and asks, how long should a man let a widow mourn? Soloman signed the guest book, then walked into the parlor. The room was full, 2 generations well represented, those the age of the deceased and Soloman, and their parents, people who watched the dead man grow up only to be so suddenly taken. The sorrow was like a great gray weight, the furniture and walls in appropriate soft beige and sand colors, the men and women in dark blue and black, their shoulders rolled down in sorrow, heads tipped forward, voices soft. Soloman walked into the parlor, looked at the closed, plain pine box resting on a draped table, straight-backed chairs facing the casket and the small lectern next to it. He felt suddenly awkward, not recognizing anyone. Soloman moved away, got a cup of coffee, and began looking for a chair. He saw one available, but realized if he sat in it, he would be sitting directly across from Molly, facing her. So he moved further into the living room, sat and ate quickly and drank his coffee. Sitting there, thoughts ran through his mind. He wondered if anyone else saw, realized how lovely Molly was. Or maybe they all saw and realized, but only he was crude enough, uncouth enough to think such thoughts at a time like this. He felt like a phony, a spy, sitting there eating their food, admiring the widow. He thought, look at me sitting here eating their blintzes with sour cream yet. What a mashugana I am. Soloman stood a respectful distance from Molly. Thank you, she said. Thank you for coming. Soloman Woolman. I'm an accountant. A tiny smile crossed her lips, tiny and fleeting, straight to his heart. Thank you, Soloman the Accountant. Soloman nodded, backed away, feeling like he had egg yolk dripping down his face. As quickly as he could without being obvious, he got out of the house. Then, almost to his car, he slapped his forehead hard, and as he turned the corner at the end of the block, he said loudly to the steering wheel, "What a smoothie! What a fine fellow I am! Go to the house where they are sitting Shiva so I could check out the widow again." And end up with a commercial, Soloman the Accountant. Soloman, the widow hustling accountant. Oi! Double oi! Soloman leaned forward, looked up through the windshield at the bright blue sky. Sorry to offend. I trust you have a sense of humor, and I'll drive carefully, just in case. Soloman the Accountant, Here on Moon, A Story of Bad. 3 novels by Edward M. Krause. Order them from your favorite bookstore or online.